You laugh and you giggle and you get that out, we then need to get back to serious mode because we're still learning cause and effect. Okay? So, I see a couple of giggles. It's okay. It's a little bit of, it's kind of a funny picture. I'll give you 2 seconds to let it out. Ready? 1, 2, done. Okay. I need to know what could have caused the effect. The effect is that this baby is crying. That baby is upset. So we need to try to figure out. Now, did I tell you anything about this baby? No. Do we have any words to read about this baby? No. All we have is a picture. So I want you to take 10 or 15 seconds and just think about what is the why? Why is this baby crying? Because the effect is that this baby is crying. I need to know some opinions or your ideas about why. Okay, this is the what. What's happening? Baby crying. I want to know why the baby is crying. I'm going to give everybody 10 seconds. I will let you know when I'll take answers. Keep your hand down until then, though, in case people around you are thinking. Why is that baby crying? 3, 2, 1, 0. I will now take your idea. Genesis, what's your idea? Maybe the baby is hungry. Raise your hand if that was also your idea. Right? Okay, what's another idea? Why do we think this baby is so upset? One idea we had was that the baby was hungry. I'm going to call on people who are sitting patiently and quietly. Samantha, why do you think that baby is crying?
Maybe
Okay. We know that babies often cry whenever they want to sleep, right? If they're feeling a little bit sleepy. I'm going to take one more. Myra. Maybe someone took something away, right? Raise your hand if you've ever been around a baby. Please don't share with the neighbor. I'm going to ask you to share with the whole class in just a second. If you've been around a baby, right, I've been around babies too. If you've been around a baby, we know that all these things are true, don't we? Yes. So without knowing anything about this baby, we can take what we know about all babies and we can make a good guess or it's kind of like an inference, right? We're taking what we know about the world and we're saying, maybe this is what's going on. So we think, why is this baby crying? We think he's crying because maybe he's hungry, he might be sleepy, maybe someone took something away. I think those are really great causes. Okay, now the next picture, I'm going to give you, listen carefully, I'm going to give you 10 seconds, probably 10 to 20 seconds, to look at the picture and think about what I'm asking you to think about. Okay, then I'm going to ask you to turn to a partner beside you, and you are going to have a discussion, and you're going to talk about your ideas. Because all of us have different ideas about these things. Minchwan, can you please put that in your pocket? It's very distracting. Thank you, sir. Okay, so here's the next picture. I'm going to review it with you, and then we're going to talk about it. I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but these college students are in class, and this student is doing what? Sleeping. He's sleeping. All right, take 10 seconds and start thinking. This is the why. So what is he doing? He is sleeping. Now he's not just sleeping. Now this is a picture of him sleeping in his bed. That would be fine, but he's sleeping where? In class. Oh boy, he is sleeping in class. Take 10 seconds and think about what do you think is going to happen because he's sleeping in class? You remember, you're keeping it in your head, and then you're going to share with a partner in a minute. I appreciate teammates like Daniel and Genesis and Dorcas who are thinking quietly and not distracting neighbors. This is the why, and we have to figure out what do we think is going to happen because this happens. Sleeping in class is going to lead to something else. Sleeping in class is going to lead to something else. Right now, remember you're keeping it in your head to share with the partner. Right now, I want you to silently turn to your partner. Oh my gosh, Leonie and Christopher, you are being a great example. Princess, will you please turn towards your partner? partner will be Tomas. Raise your hand if you do not have a partner. Tammy, if you will stand up and go sit across from Antoine, because there's more space there, you two will be partners. Now, if you're going to be a respectful partner who's listening carefully, you need to be almost touching knees with your partner, and you need to be facing them. Okay, who can remind me, how do we decide who gets to talk first? What are we going to do? Christopher. Paper, rock, scissors. The winner of paper, rock, scissors talks first. What if there isn't a winner? What if we both put up rock? What are we then going to do? Tomas. You try again. If after 2 times you still are getting the same as somebody else, you just need to respectfully work it out with your partner. Somebody say, hey, it's okay, I'll go second. Everybody will get a chance to talk. You will hear me say 1, 2, 3, switch, and when I say that, whoever's talking first stops, and the other person will begin talking. I'm going to be listening because I'm going to want some groups to share out what they thought. All right, you may decide who's going first now. One, two, three, switch. Vanderbilt.
Come on, Lord.
Be back in the front in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I was really impressed with what I heard in this area of the room when I was walking around. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to let you either share your idea or your partner's idea. Now, I saw a lot of good partner work going on. I saw partners sitting respectfully, giving eye contact to their partner. So that tells me that you were listening very closely. So raise your hand if you would like to share either your idea of what the effect was or what your partner's idea was. Let me see. Angela, whose idea are you going to share? Your idea or your partner, Elias? Angela's going to share her idea. Please listen carefully, just as carefully as you did to your partner. You might have the same idea as Angela, or she might have a really great idea. Go ahead, Angela. Okay, in case you couldn't hear what she says, he looks like he's kind of sleeping on the edge of his desk. So Angela said, I think the what is going to happen is he's going to fall out of his desk onto the floor, and then his teacher is going to help him get up, and he's going to get back to work. Right? So Angela, I have to go on. So Angela, I'm just going to write that a little bit shorter. I'm going to say that he's going to fall over and wake up. Because if that wakes him up, he's probably going to wake up and realize that he should not have been sleeping. Who has another idea? I want somebody to share their partner's idea. Show me what a good listener you were by not sharing what you had to say, but what your partner had to say. Natalie, who was your partner? Victoria was Natalie's partner. Myra, listen carefully. We're about to hear Victoria's idea. Natalie, will you please share what Victoria said?
Victoria said that he might stay in school and his parents will get worried.
So Victoria says if he's falling asleep in class and all these other people leave, he might end up sleeping at school, and then his parents would get worried about him. Raise your hand, think that's probably kind of possible. Yeah, now if he's in college, his parents aren't around to make sure that he's doing the right thing. But if this were a picture of like one of you falling asleep and that happening, would that reason make sense? Would that effect make sense? Yeah. Absolutely. I'm going to take one more. You may either share what your partner said or what you said. I'm going to pick quiet teammates. I can tell that you're really excited about yours. So I will call on you once all teammates are giving you respect. Christopher, are you going to share your idea or Leonie?